why AR failed in the first place, what needs to be built for it to take off, and that it will unseat virtual reality as the king of the metaverse very quickly. Augmented reality is not social. We aren't really augmenting reality unless we can share it with someone else. For AR to really take off, it has to be social, interactive, precise, and persistent. So let's talk a little bit about the future. And in the handheld era of augmented reality, humanity has one foot in the doorway. And next, of course, very soon, is the wearable era. With both hands free to interact with the real world and with the digital world, the barrier to entering virtual worlds is drastically lowered. And eventually, we will reach the integrated era. We will spend more time in the augmented world than we do in the information-sparse desert we used to call reality. Many layers of virtual worlds will be firmly anchored and persistent, and people will choose which layer of the world they wish to inhabit. Vast worlds of virtual real estate will be bought and sold, creating a market bigger than that for physical space. I want to make 4 predictions. Number 1, the death of the digital display. Next, I think that advertising will be radically changed by a persistent AR metaverse. Because if you think about it, if you could charge 4 times more for personalized ads in a physical space, then you only need a quarter of your foot traffic to be using wearables for it to be wiser for you to spend your ad money on AR rather than on displays or print. Because it will be the first time that they can track every impression, even in the physical world. The AR metaverse is like the advertiser's wet dream. So my third prediction is that virtual real estate in AR and the rendering rights for those spaces will be bought and sold, eventually creating a market that will eclipse that of physical real estate.
In 2018, we launched Cloud Anchors, enabling multiple users to simultaneously share a single AR experience. In 2020, we followed up with persistent Cloud Anchors, which persist for up to 1 year. Cloud Anchors allow you to build a rich, persistent set of AR content in the real world that many different users can see and share. Cloud Anchors are best used for room-scale AR experiences, where you can be present at the place in person to host the Cloud Anchor. And today, we are releasing the first set of AR Core geospatial APIs, enabling world-scale, shared AR experiences that can be authored remotely from your desk. Geospatial anchors are tied to a specific GPS coordinate, so they can be placed anywhere in the world without you having to go there.
Today, we're really excited to introduce you all to the AR Core Geospatial API, which will allow you to build global-scale, immersive, location-based AR experiences covering more than 98% of the entire population, to create immersive location-based AR experiences in your own applications. Enter Visual Positioning System and Global Localization. You are able to remotely attach content to the world and guide users to it.
Deep neural networks identify and describe those parts of the images that are likely to be recognizable over long periods of time. For example, AR Core provides the ability to anchor elements to physical locations and snap them to plane geometry detected by the device. Geometric anchors will allow you to procedurally place content at places in the world, such as a specific fountain in a park or your favorite coffee store.
With the Geospatial API, you can literally turn the globe into a canvas for creativity. In Balloon Pop, you can place balloons as targets in the real world and try to pop them using a physics-enabled ball that reacts to distance in world space. And with Pocket Garden, you can adorn your neighborhood with a colorful AR community garden